Alright, so the last part of the item setup here, we have our block. We have gone through creating it and setting it up here. We've also positioned our socket so that we have it in the right spot. The next two options, this one I'm going to go ahead and expand on this so that you can see the effectiveness of it here. Let's say, for instance, we want to be able to move it in all directions. So we're going to say we can carry it in all 8 directions. We're going to take off the lock direction. That way we can make sure we can carry it in all directions. Alright, and then inside of the there we go. Inside of our item socket stand, let's take just a second here and actually position these to go out and around from it. So we're going to say this one, we'll set this one to 25 and 25. Alright, and then position number 2, we'll set this out to 50. And number 3, we'll do the 25 and 25. I think 25s will be okay. We'll double check once we see them working here. And then number 4, we'll take this out to, actually instead of going down for the block, how about we go up for the block? There we go. And then this one will go off to the side for the 25, and we'll go down for the 25. Alright, and block 6, just taking it over to the side. Alright, so these are positioning where we want the socket and where we want the object from it. The good part is if you have a character who is very different when he starts to turn directions, especially for a ortho type of character, then you'll be able to position it directly in the right spot for it. So there's going to be all 8 sides for us. Alright, and the reason this will play a good role in it too is that once we have those, we can also say the depth that we want. So just like our offset, you now have 8 offsets you can use based on where it's at. So we could say that we want to make sure that all of these are 1s. And I'm just using arrow keys, just going up and down with it for those. Alright, so if we have those and we push play, now when I go up to the object, now I have it, and I can actually move it, and based on where I'm moving it, and notice the angle of the move is in front of the player now instead of behind. If I push down, notice I'm now pushing down, it's actually the same as up for the position. So I can do the down angles, but if I do straight down, it goes up. So it's just simply telling you where it can actually place. You can drop it again, pushing 4, you can go away from it. Alright, so this is going to be basic setup on actually positioning some sockets, changing up the offset position for it, so you have a little bit more control of where and how it's going to go.